I feel like the ocean. Hey y'all, what's up? My name's Kelsey K, otherwise known as KelseyKMUA, and I wanted to thank you so much for being here today. Well guys, thank you so much for joining me. I just created this really amazing kind of like ocean vibes, like very mermaidy type vibes. I don't know, I just really wanted to play around with some blue eyeshadow today because I've just been doing lots of neutrals and stuff around the house since we've been quarantined, and I was on Pinterest and I saw all these really cute blue eyeshadow looks, and I was just like, I'm feeling inspired. I just need to do it and I need to film it because I just want to. Yeah. Okay guys, so if you want to see how I created this blue halo eye, then go ahead and stick around. Let's go ahead and jump right on into it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started with eyes first because we're gonna be playing around with lots of different colors today. So I wanna make sure that nothing falls from my eyes to my cheeks. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with eyeshadow primer. And for primer, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. And I'm also gonna go ahead and take a little bit of concealer. This is the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get this area right in here between my brows and here, like on kind of like the bridge of my nose, and kind of blend that in with my sponge. Because then when I go back in with my foundation, I'm not gonna have to worry about trying to get foundation into these small areas right here. It's gonna be a lot harder if I try to do it then. Really quick, I'm actually just gonna pop on a little bit of the ABH Dip Brow Pomade just to kind of like frame the eyes a little bit first. You know, lately I've been really enjoying doing my brows before doing my complexion just because I feel like this, don't get me wrong, I love the dip brow, like I love it. However, I do find that it is kind of hard to apply once I've already applied my foundation. It kind of just like, it glides a little bit too easily and then it starts to look really kind of gloopy on my brows, especially if I have foundation on already. So I definitely find it a lot easier for me to do my brows first and then go in and do the rest of my complexion. Okay, but for eyeshadow, I'm really excited because we're gonna be playing around with a couple different kinds of eyeshadow palettes today. I have here the Morphe 35V Stunning Vibes palette. I'm gonna be playing around with a couple of like the blues and like the nice cool tones in here. And then I also have the Morphe 35H Hotspot palette, also gonna be playing around with like the blues and teals and whatnot in this palette. I'm very excited because I have not done like a blue eyeshadow look on my channel in a very long time. And I love blue eyeshadow because I love being able to prove the 90s sitcom wrong. If you know, you know. Okay, so for my transition shade, I'm gonna go ahead and dip right here into this top left color here in the 35H Hotspot palette. And I am just going to gently kind of run this through the crease. Now this is kind of like a shimmery shade, but since I'm not gonna add like a whole ton of it, I'm not gonna be like packing it on, I'm hoping that what it's gonna do is it's gonna help the rest of my shadows kind of blend a little bit easier. Here, let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, so now you guys can actually see what I'm doing. So I'm placing this blue shadow just kind of here through the crease, and I'm really kind of like blowing it out, and I'm bringing it out here towards the brow to kind of create more of like that elongated effect. However, I am going to be going kind of over that with a little bit of foundation as well, so it's not going to come all the way out here once we're done. So jumping over to the 35V Stunning Vibes palette, I'm going to go ahead and take the blue shade that is the second from the top in that second to last row. I'm going to pack that on the inner and the outer corners. I'm just going to go ahead and pack that right in here. I'm doing kind of like a halo eye today. I'm not really liking how this blue shade over here is getting really patchy over here in this outer corner, and I don't know why, because it's really not super patchy anywhere else, but it's really patchy right here, and I just can't get it to blend. So on the same brush, I'm gonna hop back to that Hotspot palette, and I'm gonna take the very, very last blue shade in the second row, and I'm going to pack that on the outer corner as well. And do it kind of like more here towards the furthermost edges of the outer and inner corners of the eye. I know that this looks like super, super insane right now, but I can promise you, you have to trust in the process. Whenever you are doing any type of eyeshadow look, whether it's blue or orange or purple or brown, yellow, green, whatever color that you're playing with, you have to trust in the process. It looks absolutely crazy at first. However, it's gonna look great in the end. Once you put on like liner, mascara, or lashes, it really like brings it all together. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take that first brush that I used to kind of go through and do the crease shade, and now without any additional shadow on it, I'm just gonna go in and kind of like blend out the edges a little bit here. And just kind of go back and forth, tiny, tiny circles just across the top to really blur out the edges there. Okay, I got a little bit too much taken away right in here, so I'm just gonna take my brush and kind of go back in. Pat, 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 pat. Okay. The lower lash line is looking a little crazy right now. I've got a lot of the shadow down here, but it's okay. We're gonna go ahead and clean that up later. Okay, so on a super, super small brush, I'm gonna go ahead and dip into that Hotspot palette and go into the third row, first or second shade down, and I'm gonna go ahead and use that just in between the two blue shades on the inner portion of the eye. So picking up that shade on a tiny, tiny brush, and I'm just gonna kind of like wiggle my brush back and forth, going all the way up from the lash line up to the crease. Ooh, pretty. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take that brush that we used for those deeper blue shades, and I'm just gonna very, very gently kind of like wiggle back and forth doing itty bitty circles, kind of going over where these two shades meet, the teal and those blues, and I'm just gonna kind of marry them together a little bit. I feel like I am the ocean right now. So on that same tiny brush, I'm going to go ahead and dip into the shade that was next to that teal shade in the Hotspot palette. It's this really nice shimmery teal color. So I have that pigment picked up here on my brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and spray my brush down with some setting spray, just to kind of dampen it up a little bit. And I am just gonna go ahead and put that here on the center of the lid between the teal shades and kind of like meet them. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take that brush that we had that we used like those navy blue colors on, and I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of run this across the top, like through the crease area, to really tie these navy blue shades together without any additional product. I'm just going back and forth, windshield wiper motions. Ooh, very pretty. It really softened everything up. Okay, and then back on that tiny teal brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and bring that up a little bit higher. Okay. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and do liner and mascara and my complexion and everything off camera, because you guys have seen me do that literally a million times, and then we'll come back and do the lower lash line and lips, and we'll finish up from there, okay? Okay. Okay y'all, so complexion is done, and I am loving this highlighter right now. Oh. I will link all of the products that I used for my complexion down in the description box down below. And also if you are interested in how I do my base, like my complexion and then like contouring, but I didn't really contour today, I'm more like bronzed. All of that will be in my beginner series, so that is a playlist that is on my channel. So if you are interested in how I do my base as far as foundation and bronzing, contouring, and bronzing, you can go ahead and check out that playlist on my channel as well. I will link that up here, somewhere. Okay, but let's go ahead and go do the lower lash line. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take that same like blue fluffy brush that we used before for our transition shade, dipping that in like the same blue that we had used before, and I'm gonna go ahead and pinch my brush. Okay, so next on the other end of my brush, I'm gonna go ahead and take, in the 35B Stunning Vibes palette, in the very last row, third shade from the top, I'm gonna go ahead and take this like nice deep like shimmery blue shade, and I'm gonna go ahead and run that through the lower lash line. Very, very, very gently. Perfect. Okay, so next I'm gonna go ahead and hop back into that teal shade with our small little teal brush here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm probably gonna mix together that matte shade and the shimmer shade just to kind of run that through the center, just so that then I don't have to do more steps. Better. Yeah, I did kind of like a baby wing today as opposed to like a big long wing, just because I really wanted to kind of like elongate this portion of the eye. But what I'm actually gonna do is I'm actually going to kind of like get this center portion here, that teal, to pop a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Makeup Revolution strobe highlighter in the shade Holographic Lights. Just gonna go ahead and take that on my finger and just kind of pat that here on that teal shade, just to really, really make it pop a little bit more. Ooh, yes. Okay, for mascara on the lower lash line, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Maybelline Lash Sensational Curvitude Mascara. I really, really like this one for the lower lashes because it's got like lots of like little individual teeth. Okay, now for lips. I think I'm gonna keep it super neutral with the lips today because we have a lot going on up here. So let me go ahead and grab like a nude lip gloss. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take Peekaboo lip gloss from Victoria's Secret. Let's go ahead and finish up with setting spray. I am going to be using the Maybelline Lasting Fix setting spray. My handy dandy fan. Whoop. Okay guys, and that completes this look. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video today. If you liked it, go ahead and give me a big ol' thumbs up. It helps other people find the video. And if you want to help other people find this video even faster, you can share this video and subscribe to my channel, hit the little notification bell so you can see more videos of me doing stuff like this. Thank you guys so much. I love you so much, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye y'all.